Hello, today's topic is bullying in school. Imagine a student waking up in the morning already feeling sick, not because of the flu or a test, but the fear of walking through the school doors. For thousands of students, this feeling is real. They're not worried about their classes, they worried about being bullied they face every single day. I see this firsthand. I work in the school system and deals with the student data daily, attendance, behavior, discipline reports, and I can tell you that bullying is just not just a kid's problem. Bullying is a school's issue that affects the school's safety, learning, and mental health long after a student has left the building. According to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, more than 20% of students report being bullied every school year. This means any classroom of 20 to 25 students, at least 4 or 5 are being bullied. That bullying is still a major issue and it deserves our full attention. On today, I will talk to you about why bullying continues to be such a serious problem. By the end of this speech, I hope you can see how each of us play a role in making school safety a more supportive place for all students. Bullying is more than just teasing or a conflict. It includes repeated harassment, either physical, verbal, social, or online. Bullying can also damage a student's emotional and physical well being. The CDC reports that bullying is strongly linked to anxiety, depression, and even high risk self harming. Some students develop headaches or stomach ache from stress. Others withdraw from friends or activities that they once loved. Bullying can also affect academic success. The National Center of Education found that students who are being bullied are more likely to skip school. When students don't feel safe, they can't focus, they don't participate, and their grades drop. A student who fears walking down the hallway is not a student who can thrive in the classroom. When bullying goes unchecked, it sends a message to everyone else that harmful behavior is acceptable. This creates a culture of silence and mistrust. One major cause is ineffective school policy. Every school labels and handles bullying differently. Some schools require physical evidence, others only accept when the behavior becomes extreme. Another cause is a lack of proper reporting. Many students does not report bullying out of fear of retaliation or because they don't believe an adult will do anything. Unfortunately, student data support this. A lot of bullying incidents goes unreported, which means schools may not even know about many cases. The third major cause is limit access to mental health support. The American School Counselor Association recommended a ratio of one counselor for every 250 students. Yet, most schools, even here in Louisiana, far exceeds that number when counselors are overloaded. And finally, social media has made bullying harder to escape. According to stopbullying.gov, cyberbullying is on the rise and it can happen 24/7. First, schools must develop an anti bullying policy. This policy should define bullying in detail. Staff should also receive regular training on early warning signs and intervention strategies when everyone knows the rules. Schools need to increase mental health support by hiring more counselors, social workers, and behavior interventionists. Third, school needs to teach conflict resolution and emotional intelligence. This is critical that students should be more involved in this effort. Most bullying happens when adults are not present. Students see everything. When students step up for each other, the culture shifts. I want to leave you with something concrete you can do today. Whether you're a student, a parent, an educator, or just a simple community member, here's a real step we can take. Speak up, report incidents, support someone who is being bullied, participate in or advocate for mental health programs. Small actions creates big change. Bullying doesn't stop on its own. It stops when someone decides to act. Bullying is not a small issue. It harms students emotionally, academically, and socially. But it can be reduced with strong policy, more mental health resources, and active involvement from students and adults. We can create schools where every child feels safe and involved. As someone who works with student data every day, I see the impact of bullying has on attendance, behavior, and learning. I also see the difference that supportive environment makes. So I challenge you today. The next time you witness bullying, whether it's in the school hallways, online, or anywhere else, be the person who steps forward. Be the reason everyone feels safe again. Change don't happen on its own. It starts with one voice, one act, one decision to make it better.